Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, basically all we're gonna do is just show you a foraging guide and basically just kind of explain everything about it, because I've already updated the link on my last video of the everything guide, but this one I've seen and had a lot of questions about it, so I'm going to be basically going over it. So let's get into that. So here is basically, we call it the everything sheet, but the main thing that, people use this for obviously is just the recipes alone. And as you can see right here, we have, we have katanas, uchi katanas, we have falcon straight swords, obviously we have, chaos swords that we have that are just really good. We have iron hand gauntlets, and we have great colossal swords. Obviously, we don't have everything here because some other things are just not worth crafting, like daggers, and I think it's the great axes and the great swords or whatever the other one is called. I can't remember exactly, but those are not really worth crafting, which is why we don't have any recipes for them. So basically, let's say if you want to craft, in our opinion, again, this is not fully the best everything, this is mainly our opinion. Let's say if you want to craft the best katana, it would cost 9 darkrai and 4 magmite. And basically we show here the multiplier, we show the chance to craft it, and then obviously we go over here, we show what stats it does. Obviously, since there's nothing else other than magmite, we basically just have, the 50% AoE explosion on weapons, and then with the 35% chance. And then we also have the base damage, and then we also show just credits if there is credits. Most of the time there really isn't credits. And why these over here are blues, because these are technically the best ones you can craft. If you look at it, I don't know why some of these are not, correct. Again, if you see something that's incorrect, please DM me about it. Obviously, I'll have my Discord server linked in the bio, but I make basically the UI and design for this, and I work with a guy named Niposi, which, of course, if you want, you can go to his TikTok here. He makes up, basically, he made all of the information and got all of their information. I basically just kind of put it in to this, but other than that, sometimes he is also the one who's putting in the stuff in there, so sometimes it might be messed up, sometimes it might look like this, which I will fix. But these are these are basically obviously the best weapons you can make. As you can see, these are the base damages for it, and then of course it shows the difference, obviously, why we have the thing. But here's the katanas. We have top 1, top 2, top 3, end game, whatever. We have falcon straight. Basically, these are all the falcons, which again, they're not that great. And then of course we have the chaos, which is the best, and when you can craft the chaos, they are way better. Then we have gauntlets. Then we have colossal great swords, but of course not everyone wants to craft only a sword, so we also have an armor guide. So basically these are all, as it says here, these are all Dark Knight versions, because again, people are saying, oh, this doesn't work, that doesn't work. Another thing is uranium doesn't stack on multiple sets of pieces. And then obviously, just again, another thing people have asked us is magmite does not go on armor. Basically here we have insane, we have Ior, we have fastest, we have another insane, end game, late game, mid game. Basically everything before mid game. If you can't craft this stuff, basically just craft whatever you want. Before this, there's really no point of having a specific recipe unless you can craft these ones. These are basically like the earliest of early you could get for a good recipe. Then obviously we have late game, where it starts using mithril, Ior, obsidian. The gap between them is pretty big, but again, the mid game armor has really good base defense. Just this armor alone is over 300 defense. But then obviously goes to late game, we have end game, we have insane, we have the fast set, which, you know, mainly Lightite and stuff. We also have the long recipes for, or not recipes, traits, but this should give you a total of 45% movement speed because of the 3 pieces of Lightite. And then the base defense, again, this is a really strong base defense. Just this is over 700 base defense, which is a lot, by the way. Then, of course, we have Ior, because a bunch of people want Ior sets. But again, Ior sets are not amazing, but they are good, I guess, if you just want to do pure damage. But other than that, they're not really necessary. Then we have the Insane set. The reason why this is called Insane is because you are basically insane if you can actually get the materials to craft this, because again, this is a total of 44 dark rites. Like the other stuff, yeah, sure, that's hard to get. What is this? 31 demonite, and this is what, 14 mithril? No, not 14. What am I saying? This is 20 mithril. My math is terrible. But in general, 44 dark rite is a absurd amount to get. Again, I don't think I've even gotten 12 dark rite in total, and I'm level, like, I don't know, 120, 125 even. I'm higher level. You'll have to take account for all the trade passes and stuff, obviously. So the reason why this is above is because this has vitality, which obviously gives you more health, versus this not having vitality, which is the reason why the base defenses might be even more or less than the other, but this will always be better because of the extra HP that it gives. Then we just have, you know, our basic information. We have tier list, we have all the ores and traits, we have weapon DPS charts, we have all runes and stuff, and like we try to get their max and their minimum as much as possible. Of course, this is not made by moderators or devs or anything, so we get all of our information from in-game stuff. So you can't really, you know, get mad at us if we get something wrong. We try to update it as soon as possible as we find and as we play, or if we get proof from someone. Of course, we have all the ores and traits, what their trait abilities are, and the multipliers, and then we have our DPS charts, which this is true DPS. Basically, if I remember, it's like weapon damage times combo divided by weapon speed times combo divided by it. It's a lot, but this is true DPS. This is counting for how long it takes in between the combos. The combos is when, you know, swing a bunch of times, basically. Like Katana, you swing 5 times, and then you swing for the or swing 4 times, swing the last time, and then it'll take a bit before you can swing again. That's what this takes account for, basically. And of course, we have, you know, the range of all the weapons. And as you can see, obviously Dragon Slayer is the #1, but a way cheaper thing is the Chaos. But the problem is, obviously, between the Chaos and the Dragon Slayer is that they are 1 in 16. Of course, you can see here the Greatsword, basically I think it's the 1 out of 1. It's a top 4 weapon, but again, it's super expensive. So that's why we have everything ranked. I have all the true DPS shown and everything for this. And then we have, yeah, again, race tier list. We show basically what, in our opinions, what are the best races. I'm pretty sure we have them like ranked, so if it's towards the left, it's the best one, versus towards the right. And I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. Then we have, obviously, we have links to progression guides and stuff like that. We have, obviously, my everything guide here as well. Then we have a rune tier list of what our opinions are the best runes, which we have, you know, Blast Chip, Drain Edge, Minor Shard, Briar Noct, Ward Patch, Flame Spark / the Venom Spark. And yeah, and last but not least, we have build comparisons. Again, this is still a big work in progress. This is like 100% gonna change, because I didn't make this stuff, and it really bothers me on how it looks. No shade to Niposi, if that's even how you pronounce his name. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Is that crazy? I don't know if it's Niposi or not, but that's what I just call him. So no shade to him. He made this. I really don't like how it looks, but it is good information on, you know, obviously the math behind everything and just how he got his final expected damage and everything. Thank you guys for watching, and one thing I want to say is just thank you, because you guys are going crazy over the last couple of videos. I've only uploaded 3 videos in about the span of 2 weeks, and I've gotten probably over 200 subscribers from that alone, and that is crazy numbers, because I have a total, I almost have, as I'm, you know, recording this video, I almost have 900 subscribers, and getting 200 subscribers in like 2 weeks versus, you know, I think I've been uploading videos not really consistently for 2 years. That is crazy. I basically gotten 1/4 of my subscriber count because of you guys watching these Forge videos and enjoying these Forge videos. So I want to keep on planning to record videos like this. And again, if you have a certain video idea that you have in mind, or if you have a question, of course, you can go into the comments and ask me below, or you can go and join the Discord and also ask there. And if it's an interesting topic that a lot of people have questions on, I will probably record a video on it. But again, that's all I want to say. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, of course. It really helps me. It really means a lot if you can leave a like. And obviously, if you want to see more videos like this, you know, subscribe. And that's really all for this video today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.